what we want to do is tell a story about childhood. Our main character is a 9-year-old girl named Kue. She lives with her mother on a small farm, and the two of them are peasants in feudal Japan.
And Kue has a tough relationship with her mother.
She's young and she doesn't really understand why her mother's imposing all these rules and these chores.
A season's harvest could be the difference between life and death for a single mother and child. And because of that, her mom forces her to work constantly.
She's resentful towards her mother for not allowing her that freedom.
But one day, Kue wakes up and her mom's gone.
And finds an origami hummingbird.
But this isn't just a piece of paper. It's alive.
That she's got this friend, this magic, she's very entranced by him.
For the first time, her mom isn't around to tell her what to do, and she loves it.
There's a storm, and it's almost like we're not in Kansas anymore.
She's woken up by this eerie whispering coming from outside. She grabs her lantern, walks out the door, and she sees that their small field has been infested with these massive engorged roots.
In these roots there's this big gap that is a wind tunnel of sorts, and it sucks the origami hummingbird inside.
The hole is starting to close. At that moment, she crosses a threshold where she decides to become master of her own fate. So she jumps in.
She goes into this dark, magical world that exists deep underground.
She's saved by a little boy who takes her back to his lair, and in his lair he's got origami animals trapped everywhere, tons and tons of them.
What she finds is that though he seems very nice, not everything is what it seems, and the boy has his own agenda.
We are putting in a very fantastical world that's unlike anything we've ever seen. And that leads to a lot of heavy visual effects and production design.
The house is going to be a lot of fun because we get to go back to ancient Japan. I want the house to be so clean that she couldn't think about having fun in it at all. So then when we finally get to the boys' lair,
A lot of lighting will be, torches or, Japanese lanterns.
there are roots coming down the size of pillars. Falling dirt feels like this thing can collapse at any moment.
There's this rich tradition of children's song in Japan called warabe uta. And so what I would love to do in my music is to zone in on that tradition of Japanese culture.
Mixing of digital and real elements,
Set extensions, so if there's any part of the set that wasn't there.
the living origami hummingbird, which will be completely digital. It'll be an animated character,
We're going to create those in CG, and then we'll animate them and texture them and render them out so they look real.
capturing the delicacy, the paper material, but still giving it the strength to perform, because it is a character.
All of the special effects, all of the set design, all of these big production values that we're working on, all of that is going to be great, but it is in support of the story at the beating heart.
What I really love about this story is the concept that everybody has their own agenda. But when you're a parent, your child is your agenda. And nothing can ever supplement that bond between parent and child.
I'm really excited for this project because of the caliber of the crew members that I'm working with.
The imagination, the talent, and the drive that we have, I think that you'd be hard-pressed to find a film with so many talented individuals just across the board in every department.
I love doing these films because in this beginning process, you're really planting seeds. And by the end of it, it turns into something that you never even imagined it could be. And just the journey of creating those sets and making those friendships and creating this product that is so original and so ambitious that it seems like it couldn't even be pulled off ever. By the end of it, if you're a part of that, it's so rewarding.
Piece by piece, I see this script, these pieces of paper turning into something real and something tangible. But we need your help to bring it to life. I'm excited to share this film, but I also hope you don't mind reading a few subtitles.